Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Professor Mah. Today Professor Mah will use a slightly long-winded approach to explaining. We start first with the trend of lying flat. China's Tang Ping, or lying flat, movement, in which one opts for a slow, relaxed lifestyle directly at odds with the country's traditionally hyper-competitive work culture, first gained traction among Chinese youths several years ago. It commonly involves staying out of regular school or work, foregoing some material wants and simply not putting pressure on oneself to be successful in the traditional sense. The lying flat movement is somewhat similar to the quiet quitting trend in America, as both are essentially anti-work, minimalist ideologies. As America and China are the world's two largest economies, this means that minimalist ideologies have taken root and are spreading across the world. As minimalist ideologies gain traction across the world, governments find themselves facing a big problem. It is a well-known fact that nearly all governments rely on taxes to fund their existence. The amount of taxes that a minimalist citizen pays is considerably less than the average citizen. Why is it considerably less? This is because the tax structures of most countries are geared towards the taxation of consumption. For example, the goods and services tax in Singapore is a tax on consumption. As minimalist ideologies advocate minimizing consumption, the tax revenue from consumption taxes would decrease. In Singapore, in addition to the goods and services tax, taxes on tobacco and alcohol products, the certificate of entitlement for vehicles, the stamp duty on property purchases, are also taxation on consumption. It is not just the immediate effects on taxation that worries governments. The minimalist movement will eventually erode the competitiveness of nations. This is the crux of the matter, and it is also one of the reasons that the Singapore government must constantly bring in success-hungry foreigners and assimilate them into the Singaporean population so as to keep everyone motivated. So now you know why Singapore's population will always keep increasing, the small island we live in will always get more and more crowded, and life in Singapore will always be increasingly stressful. In subsequent videos, Professor Mah will explain more aspects of life. In the meantime, please help by liking and by subscribing. Thank you.